Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Richmond's place. Matt here, ready to take you through this weekend. Now, yesterday we were doing some yard work, cleaning up the garden, cleaning up the garden space on the deck. Rebecca kind of went through that with you. Today we're going to be finishing a lot of that up, preparing for the winter, because the winters here in Michigan, they get cold and they get snowy. So it's a fact of life here that we prepare our yards, prepare our houses for the winter. One of those things we're going to do is we're going to collect all the hoses up. We're going to drain them. We'll put them up for the winter. We're going to shut off the outside spigots. Also, this year I plan on trying to recarpet the pontoon and maybe go out and be able to do some fishing this next summer. And maybe I'll take you along on that journey when we go to redeck it. So maybe we'll get there. Just in case, I'm going to be putting it in there. Hopefully we'll get to it. Also, we have to plant the fall garlic. It means we got to till up the bed. We got to get it planted. We're excited to get that done. We got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of plants that we'll be placing in. On top of that, we got to put some outlets here in the shed because we got additional heaters, that pad heaters for the bunnies, for the heating bottles. Same thing for the cats. And speaking of cats, we haven't seen them in a week. They haven't touched the food, so my guess is they've abandoned us. Yeah, I know, I'm sad too. So looks like I'm gonna have to take another shot and get a couple more cats. Incidentally, we're also missing two of our chickens. We're missing Snow White and Ariel. Snow White was kind of one of our favorites. She liked picking on me, and she would hang around us and that, but she was a good egg producer. So, not a pet, but she was a good egg producer. It's gonna be sad to see her gone. And I think what may have gotten her was a raccoon, a fox. It could have been another fox attack. There's feathers all over the place. We found them when I was getting ready to start mowing. And I'll show you here. That is just some of the feathers. So, she's gone. We won't replace her till spring. So we're down to 4 hens and the rooster. Hopefully we'll get enough egg production out of the 4 hens and the rooster to keep us going. Probably not very likely. But we won't have any to give away, that's for sure. So in the spring, we'll replace the chickens that were lost. We'll get us back up to, I think for us as a family, 6 or 7 chickens is enough to keep us in eggs for a week, every week. So, yeah. Okay, well, let's get on with our chores. We got chickens to feed, we got rabbits to feed and water. Well, I really haven't had to give them much. They really haven't ate that much, so we'll put this back and we'll move on to the rabbits. Let's see how the rabbits' food and water is doing. She still has hay and food, and she's still got water. She's just resting, enjoying the day. He still has hay. He still has food. And he's his normal energetic self. And he still has water. Now, we've taken care of the animals. Now we got to think about how we're going to get this into the barn today. Guess that means I got a job to do. Because guess what? I still have not cleaned up the barn. I started getting the tools organized, and that was about as far as I got. So now I got work to do. It's a beautiful day for it though. I mean, for it to be the middle of October, closer to November, and we got a 75-degree here in Michigan, I'll take it any day of the week. But we brought the picnic table in here. We gotta get some stuff moved around, organized. We gotta be able to make sure we can get the rototiller in and out of here with the boat in, because we may have to get that out first in the spring. Sometimes it's hard to get things moved outside with the mud and that, because the yard just turns into soup. So it may be easier to make sure that we can get to some of the stuff that we need to get to with the pontoon in here. Let's see. We gotta get all this stuff moved out of the way and room made to get it in here. I figure once we get it in here, we got about 3 feet from the hitch to the doorway, so yeah, there won't be a lot of space. Well, we got a lot done today. We got the pontoon, obviously, it's sitting next to me, so we got it moved into the barn here. I've still got a lot of rearranging to do now that we have it in here. First thing in the morning though, when we get up, we gotta till up the soil so we can start planting the fall garlic. We need to get that in tomorrow. Then we'll finish rearranging this. I still got probably 2 more hoses to gather up. It's a lot of hose. So all in all, it was a good day. We got a lot done. This is probably the busiest weekend of the year. It's the weekend that we use to prepare for the winter, so that everything's put up, put away. We possibly are going to have to mow the grass maybe one more time. Don't know, we'll see. I'd like to mow it one more time just to chew up the leaves. I mulch up the leaves really well, so it'll help the soil when we do that. I know there's a lot of people that, want to rake up the leaves. I get that, but we mulch it up pretty good. And we mulch it right into the ground there. So, and then we'll gather the rest of the leaves up in the spring. We'll use that as compost, and Rebecca will use it to layer in her bins for her container gardens. So. Oh no, it's been a great day. We got a lot done. The weather was absolutely beautiful. I couldn't have asked for I think it was 74 degrees today. It was perfect. Not a lot of wind, sunshine, just a great day. We've been blessed with a great weekend. Tomorrow hopefully we'll get everything finished up and we'll be ready for winter. Then we'll start looking forward to our winter projects. We'll be having more videos detailing what those are going to be. With that said, I hope you all have a great night. Please like, subscribe to our channel, follow us on our journey through our homestead. Right now we just got the chickens and the rabbits. We used to have cats. We're going to get some more cats. And then in the spring, we do intend on getting the pigs and the goats. Rebecca wants to get a cow. We'll see how that goes. That's a lot to take on. Anyhow, God bless. Have a great night. Like, subscribe, follow our channel. We look forward to seeing you again. Have a good night.